All right, so 7:30 this evening, they had the Ralph Lauren Spring 2024 collection runway show, and it was a pretty good show. Now, granted, they did not specify that it was only going to be the women's show. I guess technically they did, technically they didn't, because it said collection, which means it's Ralph Lauren collection. Ralph Lauren collection is only women. So I was expecting men's items, but we didn't get it, but that's fine. It was still great pieces, and it was still a great show. And we do have some women viewers, so I'm going to go ahead and critique what I saw. Now, there was somewhat of a theme. All right, these distressed florals, which I love that look, and that woman, none of models are not my type as far as body, but that woman that just went off the screen, her face is freaking beautiful. But I personally feel like that a beautiful dark skinned face is more beautiful than any other face. That's just my thoughts, but I digest. This ensemble was great. I loved it. I thought that ensemble there with the cargo, the floral, the distressing. I also love this ensemble here. It's got a nautical feel. Now that pocketbook, that purse, green was a go-to hue for this particular runway show. Greens, purples, and some yellows, but it was mainly greens and purples when you start getting into the colors, which will be coming up here shortly. Now, some of these looks, personally were a little bit over the top. I don't speak for women. I never claim to speak for women, but what I will say is you don't typically see women walking around with skirts and or dresses that drag the floor like that unless it's that type of event. Okay, but that being said, a lot of Ralph Lauren collection, but due to the price point and the fabric that they use for a Ralph Lauren collection, it is for special occasions for the most part. But a lot of these ensembles, to me, could be everyday ensembles for women. Ladies, if you're watching, let me know in the comment section if you felt like a lot of these ensembles were everyday wear, because I think they were. I like this outfit here, this ensemble here with the cream. I thought that's just, I think cream has made a huge comeback from a standpoint of just rocking the cream. All right, it might be one of the better earth tone colors, of course, next to the iconic brown, but cream itself, all cream outfits, I think it's made a huge comeback as far as a style trend. Some of this stuff here, again, like I said, is a little over the top. Wasn't too keen on this ensemble here. Would like some of these ensembles. I'm not a fan of glossy or sequence. It's just not my thing as far as seeing it on women. And then some of these outfits, some of these ensembles, I think would just be better suited for a woman with more curves. Not necessarily a big beautiful woman. She didn't have to be big, but if she had a little more curves to her, I think some of these ensembles would be better. Now this is formal. That's formal right there. And there is one lady that's got the curves. She'll be coming up towards the end, and I just thought from a physical standpoint, her body was great. But again, we got black and gold here, and it's okay. It's not my drug of choice per se when it comes to a woman, but I understand that I'm not the demo here. But I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. All right. But here shortly, some colors will be coming in, and as I stated before, purple, green, and some yellow were the primary hues used in this collection, this spring 2024 Ralph Lauren collection series. All right, she's beautiful as well. That face is just, she is the chocolatest of chocolate. This lady has a great walk. I'm not a fan of the dress. It's okay. What do you think, ladies? You like that dress? This is a decent outfit. Again, black. You know, it's low hanging fruit. Black and gold to me is low hanging fruit. Now here we go. Here goes some color. Now this right here pops. I love it. That pops as well. It's a different shade of purple there, but that one there, yes, I like that. That looks very good, very good. I love this ensemble here as well. Now that looks like something that could be an everyday ensemble. Again, that price point, I'm sure it's not going to be an everyday price point for you, but yeah. Now this, I love this as well. This is a great look. The green just pops with that. With any hue of purple, the green just pops. Look at this here. The necklaces, the accessories really make that ensemble great. Love this look. Again, green and purple. Great combination there. She has a really good model walk too. But that ensemble is great. I love that purse with it as well. I like the print on that skirt. And again, you got purple and green together. This jacket is dope. It looks like a sovereign jacket. A souvenir jacket, excuse me. But yeah, that's a great looking jacket there, man. And like I said, that green, that purple, you can see where Ralph took it, man. You could see exactly where he took the Ralph Lauren collection for 2024 for you ladies. Now I know, again, the price point for collection is right there with Purple Label. So it may not be something that you necessarily want to spend, but you only live once and you work hard. You should be able to, treat yourself and splurge for yourself sometimes. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at these items whenever they're available online and thinking to yourself, nah, I'm not spending that kind of money. Now, typically, when it comes to a Ralph Lauren collection show, these items are usually available within 30 minutes on Ralph Lauren's website. So, if you see anything that really piques your interest or you're feeling like you gotta have and you want to see that price point, it may be available online as we speak. That's been a trend that they've been doing and they haven't stopped doing it. Now this woman here, whoo, first of all, this ensemble is crazy, and on her skin complexion, oh, that is just amazing. Now imagine being at some type of high sobriety, high society type of event, and you see her walk in with that dress. Look at her with that purple. Oh man, she is, whoo, that green. Look at that. Oh yeah, some of these spring ensembles on some of these ladies, even though, like I said, that's not my ideal figure for a woman, but these ladies are working it. I'm gonna give them their props. These ladies are working it. Now I'm definitely not a fan of that. That's a bit much for my taste. That's a bit too couture for my taste. But again, I'm not the demographic. I am not the demographic. The women are. This is for the women. All right. Is that, yeah. So look at her. Her body is closer to what most men prefer, and she's working that gown. That dress is fantastic. That dress is absolutely fantastic. So imagine that in your closet, ladies. You can definitely, and I know a lot of times with women that I talk to is, if they can't find a need for it, then they can't justify paying for it, even if it's on the lower end. Rocky says that all the time. She tries to shop thrifty, but she buys items, and then sometimes she doesn't buy items and the price point was great, but she couldn't justify it. She didn't know when she would wear it. All right. But that is the end of the runway show, and the ladies are just coming out in their last ensembles and they're looking amazing. So you can get one last look at all of these pieces. It was a great show. It was a great show for what it was. I feel like They didn't take any risk. They didn't take any risks with any of the items, which I think is a good thing, because I don't think that Ralph Lauren needs to take risks. Ralph Lauren is in a lane by itself. All right, it doesn't need to take risks when it comes to price points of this magnitude. All right, when it comes to women's apparel in this particular genre, which is your higher end couture apparel, they don't need to take risks. They just need to have beautiful beautiful ensembles and beautiful pieces, and they achieved that today. Again, that last outfit right there, yeah, I'd love to see a woman in that. I think that's great. Is she wearing a tie? I don't know if she's wearing a tie or not, but if she is, that it's not necessary. I get it, and I don't have a problem with women wearing neckties, but with that particular ensemble, if that was a necktie, could have just been her shirt open. But either way, it's not necessary. All right, that ensemble itself speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. Anywho, I digest. Ladies, what do y'all think of the show? It was pretty good, short, to the point, but again, it definitely served its purpose. And our guy Ralph is going to step out here in a minute. For his age, he's looking he's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. He still has issues with his feet, and maybe even a knee or something. So he's still walking gingerly, because normally he would come all the way out, walk and shake people's hands. He didn't even do that this time. So I'm just gonna, let me just say that, while we still got him, let's give him his flowers, man. And he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I mean, say what you want. He is the GOAT of this thing here that we call fashion and style and lifestyle. All right. That's it. That was the show. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you hadn't got a chance to see it, you can see my little highlight reel here. All right. Y'all have a good one.